Snack. We actually want to go into the shop because people are going crazy. So we got some teas. We've got different types of nuts that they're grinding down here. Here's some dried fruit. We got sweets.
This shop is insane. They've got everything from sweets to biscuits to tea.
Some dried chicken feet, some shrimp, dried shrimp, I think. All kinds of things I've never seen before. Here's some dried fruit. I'm not even sure what all of these are, to be honest.
It's like a shop in a shop in a shop in a shop. Is it tea? Oh, let me try this. Sweet. Very delicious.
Oh, delicious. Obviously, the tea here in China is on another level, so we're going to have to get some of that.
I mean, just look at all the varieties of teas that you've got here.
Rose eggplant, peach pudding, pineapple pudding, raisins in the tea.
What is this? It looks like a kind of leaf. I have absolutely no idea. Please let us know what this is in the comments.
Hey, we need to get out.
You need to get out.
How do we get out? We're going to be stuck in here forever. Okay, here we go.
It was kind of chaotic in there, but I loved every second of it. I actually couldn't believe how many things you could buy in one shop.
Chev is like a celebrity here. People are just taking photos of her.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this.
She's standing next to a statue that has a child and a pram.
Is he recording me?
Bye-bye, thank you.
Bye-bye.
You're a celebrity, girl.
It's so funny because they're just like, no, I want to take a picture of you. Not with you, of you.
Yeah, you stand over there, I'm
"Stand
taking
over
a photo.
there, I'm going to take a photo of you. And I was like, okay.
Why not?
Why not?
There are so many familiar brands, and here's the Apple Store, of course, which is massive. We're realizing here in China, everything is on a big scale.
He loves the Apple Store. He's been to some pretty impressive Apple stores around the world, but I have to say, whoa.
What's interesting about this square is we've got Apple over here, that building is Huawei, and then here is Samsung.
They're like opposite each other. Everything is just on a scale of like 500. Look at this dragon over here. I think that's part of the Gucci store. It's just coming out of the building, super 3D. Hi, good. Oh. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Very good.
Very good. Normally everyone takes a photo of Chev, but this time I was involved. I think that gives you a true perception of what it's like being here. This is another example. This lady's entire job is to pick up tiny pieces of trash if she sees it.
What is this?
Oh my word, it's a cleaner.
It's a floor cleaner.
That's madness. Just off the main street is this market, but there are these power banks that you can just rent, and I'm not sure how much they cost.
That is genius. I think you can actually rent these all over the city, and everything has to do with the scan. So you scan everything on an app called WeChat or Alipay. You don't need to use cash. This is a delicacy here in China, is the chicken feet. And of course, you're going to see these pan-fried dumplings everywhere. I think that might be octopus, squid, and chipsticks and sausages.
Wow, that's amazing. So we have the modern streets, but then still the handcrafted way of making jewelry.
I thought she was real. She's not real. Ooh, I see we're coming to the end of Nanjing Street and we're now heading into seeing the skyscrapers of Shanghai.
If you're walking here, this just looks like it's a game. It looks like it's from a sci-fi movie or something.
We are now crossing the road from Nanjing Street, and now we're going to have a first look at the towering skyscrapers of Shanghai.
We've now made our way up to the Bund sightseeing platform, which is pretty much this observation deck that spans all the way along one of the main rivers here in Shanghai, and it overlooks some of the biggest and main city skyscrapers. So you can see behind me just how many skyscrapers there are. And over the last 30 years, China's had rapid modernization and economic growth. And you can see from behind me just how true that is. On the left, we've got the Oriental Pearl Television Tower, and then we have the Shanghai Tower, which is 632 meters high, the third biggest tower in the world. And then the one that kind of looks like a cheese grater is the World Financial Center. Some of the most important buildings in the world are behind me. Hello, ni hao. It is so beautiful to be here. It feels like we're in a sci-fi video game because it doesn't even look real. It looks 3D, it looks AI, and you can see how many people are coming to this viewing deck just to see it.
This is absolutely a dream come true, a bucket list destination that we've been wanting to visit for years now. And I really wish I could show you my view right now, which is this. Here you're seeing the modern, the developed, and then on this side
you're seeing the older style buildings, and you can see everyone around me is really enjoying the view of Shanghai Tower and all the other skyscrapers.
Look at the contrast of all the older style buildings on this side, and then across the river you've got, look at that boat, you've got all of these impressive buildings. Ah,
That's a good one. Okay, there's now a line of people waiting to take a photo of Chev. We're having the best time and everybody has been so sweet to us. We feel so welcome here. I think our perspective or our vision of what China was before we came here is slowly changing.
We have been pleasantly surprised by the interactions, the reactions that we've had here. If you've never been here, if anything is holding you back, don't let it. Don't let any fear of the unknown hold you back. The reactions that we've got, hello, ni hao. Ah, yes, picture, sure. Oh, ni hao. Hello, ni hao.
He likes you, girl. I can't believe how many people have come out today to see this view. Thousands and millions probably of people come every single year, and we said that there are about 29 million people here in Shanghai. To put that into perspective, there are 25 million people in Australia. So there are more people in this city alone than the whole of Australia. That is mind-blowing. And to see these buildings, these skyscrapers, in China they build a new skyscraper every 5 days.
What we've heard and learned versus once you arrive here and you get the feeling, you see it for yourself, it will exceed your expectations. If China wasn't already at the top of my list, it certainly is now.
And this is only our first day in our first city. There's a lot more.
Okay. 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 Ooh, this looks nice. Should we eat here?
Yeah, why not? Hungry now. This is a real local restaurant, which I'm so happy about because there's no English whatsoever. So we just have to scan and then translate to order something.
Scan the code and then you can pay. There we go. And pay. All on the app.
61 yuan.
61. Wow, that was easy. Everybody just uses this app called Alipay or WeChat, and we just found this one to be really easy to use. It's pretty much an app in an app in an app. You can use it as a translator, you can book hotels, you can book buses, you can book trains. You can also use the app called DD, which is like their Uber. Obviously there's no Uber here. And you're probably wondering about all the other apps that we normally use, like Instagram, YouTube, Google Translate, Google Maps. We haven't been able to use any of those. But to be honest with you, we haven't really needed them because of that all-in-one app. It is kind of weird to not go on our social medias and stuff, but we do use our VPN at some point. Could finally take off this big white jacket because we ordered some beef noodle soup and I don't want to get any of that sauce on my new jacket that I just had to buy. Look at this hearty bowl of goodness we have just received. This bowl is huge.
It's a big portion.
Oh, it smells absolutely divine. It smells better than what I was expecting. Just that like chili oil, fragrant smell, the aroma. Let me examine my little dish here. Hearty chunks of meat in there. We've got really nice fluffy noodles. We've got a bit of bok choy. We've got some other greenery in here. And of course, you've got the delicious soup. I gotta actually try this soup. Look at my ladle. Hot. Oh, but it warmed me up instantly. Not as spicy as I thought it would be. I cannot believe how dark red the soup is. I gotta try the noodles. Unfortunately, I can't slope. I've really tried. Picture the bite without the slope. I'm instantly happy. The noodles are soft, kind of spaghetti-like. And let me try one of these nice lean chunks of meat. It was so tender, it instantly broke apart in my mouth. A little bok choy. Dare I say I could eat this every day. This meal is too good. It's too good. I have to say, this is the ultimate welcome to Shanghai. Look at this bowl of goodness. I feel so full and warm from the inside out. And now we're going to a different side of Shanghai. So we're going to take the metro system for the very first time. And the metro system is so large. It's actually the largest metro system in the entire world.
So there are 20 different lines in the metro station. And if you had to connect them all together, it would be over 800 kilometers. Let me say that again, 800 kilometers of lines, 5 levels underground, and there are over 500 stations.
What?
So
500 stations?
there are over 500 stations in Shanghai alone.
That's unbelievable.
Okay, so now we're one floor down. This is the second floor, third, fourth. It just keeps going. And what they've done, because the population is so big, they've created underground shopping malls and cities. So that's why it's not so busy on the ground level, on the top.
This is the ticket station.
This is the ticket station. So there is an English option, which I'm very grateful for. And look how many lines there are. And to put it in perspective, here's the map over Shanghai. And we are line 2, the green one. We're now at People's Square, and we're going to Jing'an Temple.
It's 3 yuan per person.
3 yuan.
Wow, that's really, really good. And we're going to use our trusty Alipay.
Okay, so now there's a QR code. Now watch how quick it scans the QR code.
Whoa.
Instant. And paid. And then here's our card. Instant. First thing is the metro station is very, very clean. And we have to go through a security check to get on the train, which I also think is very good. Ni hao. Now this is where it gets a bit
seems
confusing.
a bit intimidating.
So this is line 10, but we need to go to line 2.
Here's the sign. Okay. And everything's in English and in Chinese as well. We were at the Bund and now we're going this way.
This way. Everything is color coded, so it's very easy to figure out. And then you can see on this side are all the shops. So there's probably an underground shopping mall over there. The crazy thing here in Shanghai is once you go through the gate, you don't get on the train. You first have to walk, sometimes 1 or 2 kilometers. Look at this. We're not even at the line. We've already gone through the gate.
I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit intimidating walking around in these pretty much like an underground world because so much is happening underground. Now, where are we going? Oh, there's McDonald's? But you shouldn't visit McDonald's. You should just have local food.
And now this is where you can see how many people there are in Shanghai. Not only at the top, but underground as well. But now we're going down again. We're already 4 levels underground.
So we're now 5 levels underground.
Yeah.
Okay, we've made it to
The train.
How cool is this? This is a vending machine that is only touchscreen. And obviously there is no coin system, no cash at all. All you have to do is scan your phone here and then you can pay for your drink.
This is WeChat, Alipay, Union Pay, and you can choose which one you want. can have a tea, 4 yuan. China's way in the future.
Yeah, way in the future.
Here comes the train. This is what a typical train station looks like here in Shanghai. Very clean, everybody lines up, very orderly. The train comes exactly on time. Look at that, look at that. There's a countdown, 3, 2, 1. And then if you look here, the doors open. It literally counts down to the second. And then over here, it tells you all the other stations. So there's one coming in 6 minutes and then in 22 minutes again.